Hi, my name is Sue. Welcome to my channel where we encourage people to be gay, do crimes. We're a new DIY channel, as well as a weekly source of news. We'll be focusing on tech you can afford, inspiring humanity's best mayhem through digital wonder, and digital projects you can build at home. This week's news: malware tech, the information security expert, is currently being shit on by the US government and a federal judge. Okay, disgusting and a bit too far, but hear me out. Malware tech, also known as Marcus Hutchins, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this story, killed the WannaCry virus a few years ago by going through the code and discovering there was a kill switch that he was able to activate. Not the hero we deserve. But the hero, what's that? He's British? Not the hero we didn't know. No, I'm stopping that now. Our government, always trying to prove that it knows as little about technology as humanly possible, is attempting to claim that the fact that he worked on a piece of code when he was a teenager for a completely separate project means he is responsible for anything that could have happened to that code. It's kind of the equivalent of a baker being charged because someone bought a donut and then slipped poison in it and tried to poison someone with it. Hey, don't arrest me, I didn't poison them, it was Dunkin' Donut? No! And then on top of that, the US government has decided that they apparently get to ignore his Miranda rights because he should have known them anyway. Welcome to That's America's Line Anyway, where the laws are made up and the rights don't matter. What you can do, he is currently being charged in Wisconsin. I'm going to leave a link in the doobly-doo. Contact the Wisconsin Department of Justice and let them know this is ridiculous, this is not how anything works, and they really need to drop all of their charges. Energizer has a new phone? Introducing the Energizer PowerMax P18K Pro. Jesus Christ, that sounds like exercise equipment that you buy on late night. Energizer released a decidedly okay smartphone with one big feature: an 18,000 milliamp battery. Basically, Energizer released a new battery pack with a phone strapped to it. 50 days of power, 50 days of standby, and 2 straight days of video playback. It's essentially your dad's new phone. However, there is the big drawback that a battery that big means it charges in 8 hours using quick charging, but it also adds the self-defense capability of a brick, and there's nothing else you care about that. NASA has created life! Okay, maybe that's going a bit far, but there's still a really interesting story here. Please, whoa. NASA might be gods? Okay, again, no, but NASA accidentally created the building blocks of life in a lab. Okay? NASA actually accidentally created the building blocks of life. With a combination of iron, water, and a little bit of science conditioning in order to create the exact right conditions for the iron to produce this, they were able to produce amino acids. The essential building blocks that before this, we didn't really know exactly where they came from. So it turns out iron plus water plus science equals amino acid. Amino acid, I think I took that in college. It does require a series of very specific conditions, and the iron has to be presented in a specific way. You can look the lab up online, but basically you're not going to be dumping a bike lock into a faucet and having a sci-fi movie start. Apple is turning their production facilities off and on again. Apple's apparently been listening to their own customer service because Axiom is reporting that they've discovered, because of several Intel engineers and several developers, Apple is going to be creating their own chips again. They are going to be rebooting this time to be not using Intel architecture or Intel chips anymore. For the vast majority of people, this isn't going to really have that much of a difference in your day-to-day usage. However, on this channel. For one, we're going to be building a Hackintosh in the near future, and showing you how to build your own Macs at home. And the good news for anybody interested in doing that is, even after they do the switch, the software to be able to do that should be viable for about 5 to 10 years afterwards at least. That said, hey Hackintosh community, start freaking out! When they switch to the ARM architecture, there might be a chance that we could get the code working, but we have to start all of it over again. So, for those of you at home, continue having fun with the Intel stuff. We'll be showing those projects in a bit. It's a way to build your own Macs at home without needing to spend back money. For everybody else that wants to build, especially the current generation type stuff, get coding. Thank you all for tuning in to the Pseudo Pirate Radio News Hour. Hit that subscribe button if you want to follow more content like this, or see some of the upcoming DIY projects that we're going to be showing, not just what we do, but how to do it. And hit like if you enjoyed that video. And thanks for watching.